Uloma and Ebuka's parents decided to take them to the village for Christmas. When they arrived, their grandfather welcomed them warmly with open arms. That evening, after dinner, Uloma, Ebuka, and other children gathered around their grandfather, asking him to tell them a story. He smiled, sipped his palm wine, cleared his throat, and began. Once upon a time, in the great Igbo kingdom, there lived a girl named Uloma. Uloma was a true epitome of beauty, dark, slim, and graceful. However, life had not been kind to her. She was an orphan, and she lived with her aunt, who treated her mercilessly. Her cousin, Ugochi, was no better. Ugochi was a lazy and arrogant girl who also made Uloma's life miserable. In the evenings, when the full moon lit the night sky, Uloma would escape to the forest. There, she would sing her heart out, her melodic voice carrying her pain and sorrow through the trees. In the same kingdom, there was a handsome prince named Uche. Prince Uche was admired for his charm and kindness, but he was trapped in a predicament. His father, the king, had arranged his marriage to Princess Ogechi, a proud and arrogant young woman. Despite his father's insistence, the prince did not love Ogechi and struggled with the idea of being forced to marry her. One fateful day, Prince Uche and his best friend, Nnamdi, went hunting in the forest. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they heard a voice, soft, sorrowful, and enchanting. The prince was mesmerized. Who could have such a marvelous voice? He asked. They followed the sound until they stumbled upon Uloma singing beneath a large Iroko tree. Startled, Uloma greeted them respectfully and fled before they could say a word. From that moment, the prince could not get her out of his mind. He turned to Nnamdi and vowed to find her again. The prince continued to visit the forest, searching for Uloma, but she was nowhere to be found. He was heartbroken. One day, while walking by the stream, the prince heard a familiar voice. He followed the sound and, to his surprise, found Uloma. They locked eyes, and from that moment on, they would secretly meet in the forest, singing together. Their love blossomed. However, their happiness was short-lived. Ugochi discovered their secret and informed Princess Ogechi. The princess confronted the prince, who remained silent. She told the king, who warned the prince to stay away from Uloma. Ugochi and her mother conspired to kill Uloma and gain the princess's trust. Their ultimate goal was to eliminate Princess Ogechi and marry the prince. Ugochi and Princess Ogechi sent men to kill Uloma, but will they succeed?